The Scarlet Knights ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Running inside, it's Thomas. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29.
And I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They've got the ball at midfield. I expect to see more run plays coming up.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
Unloads to the right, and the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road, so you want to get those fans as quiet as possible.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Fourth down, Reed. Avoids pressure. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking downfield, it's Chambliss. Keeping his eyes downfield. Fires on the move. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Mack. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Throwing Reed. Under pressure. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays, but you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing damage on the offensive side of the football.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Throws to the tight end. Got there right as the ball did, jarred it loose, it'll be third down.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all, but no surprise. When you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
From the gun on third down, it's Marcel Reed. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
We're already in the first quarter, but
wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Marcel Reed to throw for it on fourth. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. Fourth down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised. Just don't check your mentions, dog.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He's changing the play. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move them back. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. Dropping back, it's Chambliss. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. Lining up to add another. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Reed lets it fly. He's got it on the outside. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Reed. He wants to go deep. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And the Terrapins with the 1st and 10. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down, you got to make plays, you got to get your team back in it. Great start, keep chipping away.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The run inside. It's Cobb. Turning it on. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking for room. It's Dickey. They put the brakes on him. And the Scarlet Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up. Making the adjustment. To the air. It's Chambliss. Here comes the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Terrapins! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that play happens because they blitz, they get pressure, make the QB feel uncomfortable. He throws the ball up, and you make a play on the football, and you take that thing back to the house. Nice pass rush, nice pressure, and nice job turning defense into offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Out wide left, it's Green. There he goes. The 40. Inside the 30. Inside the end of the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Slips through the line. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Hits inside. It's Lacey. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Reed, throwing right, working the big fella downfield and outside. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Scanning the field, it's Reed. They're all over him, trying to buy time. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Maryland uses its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Clouds is way ahead. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's fourth down. The give on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Reed to throw. Rush is on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And the Terrapins will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Sets his feet. It's Chambliss. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
The Terrapins have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. From the red zone, it's Thomas. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland! The extra point here would tie the game. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Handoff to the lone back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. 1 guy, 2 guy, 3 guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Scarlet Knights getting set on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Dickey. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback changing the play. Looking to pass, it's Chambliss. Fires to the right. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, it's Thomas. Powers through the defender. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Terrapins. An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Throws it deep. Reels it in down the left side. Hits the crease. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Extra point here will tie the game.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Straight ahead, it's Thomas. Breaks into the open. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. Right back to the well. There's some room. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Hand it to the back. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick give. It's Brown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. We've swapped sides of the field, and we are ready for the finish as the 4th quarter gets underway. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Throwing Reed. Left side, it's Matthews. Got room at the 35. Turning on the Jets. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Brown. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
They'll try to slam it in. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
A 3rd and goal call here from the 2. Let's see if they can finish the deal. Touchdown, Maryland! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. What a great return, and he flips the field to start this drive off, and he just about scored himself. It is so good to have a dangerous return man. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Looking downfield. It's Chambliss. Rush right in his face. Wide open downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw one first. Out wide left, it's Green. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Scarlet Knights can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. This is as big a play as we've had in this game. 3rd down and 3. Wants to throw again. Caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Trying to slip through and pick it up.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on 3rd down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. Reed. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide right, it's Green. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
It is so difficult to play man coverage nowadays with all the space and spread and speed on the field. One false step, and they make you pay just like they did right there.
Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Running inside, it's Lacey. Turning it on! Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Reed. Oh, and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. But see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking to throw, it's Chambliss. Got his man. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Will they try to win it here or be content to play for overtime? Snap on first down, wants to throw. Look out! And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. And the Scarlet Knights peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. He's got enough. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. They'll give it to him again. All over him immediately. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
Well, that's nice by the running back there, showing you his experience and his self-control, because a lot of guys would have tried to bounce that football to the outside, but he understands the assignment. We're in the middle of the field. We need to stay in the middle of the field to give our kicker the best field position and angle possible to go and kick this game-winning field goal.
Back to throw, it's Chambliss. Got it! Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute great play.